Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I know it's been a while, but I'm back on. If you don't see me on here, I am usually on TikTok. I know I want to be on here more often. It's just hard to spread myself between TikTok, Instagram, and it seems like my views on here. By the way, I'm using a new moisturizer. This is the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Face Cream. I received this in PR. I'm really liking this as a affordable moisturizer. It's really hydrating on the skin and really great underneath makeup. My views are not so good on here. And I seem to be doing better on TikTok. I don't want to abandon anybody because you guys have been my front runners this whole entire time. I kind of have been trying to get everybody on TikTok to come over here. And I've gotten a couple people, but yeah, that's just where I'm at right now. I will let everybody know what is going on, but I don't plan on leaving right now. So yeah, we have a new foundation. This is by Makeup by Mario. It's got this glass packaging. It comes with a pump. And I'm gonna put it on my palette. I hope everyone is doing good. I have been doing okay. Family is good. That sound you're hearing is my dogs. For some of you may or may not know, I have two new dogs. I have Penelope. She is like a Shih Tzu. And then I have Beastie. He is a bulldog, French bulldog. He is something else, let me tell you. I am loving this foundation. Like, it blended out. It's creamy. Let me apply some on my nose. I'm using my brush that I always use from It Cosmetics. It's one of my go-tos. But it looks really beautiful, like for mature skin, if you're looking for a great foundation. I know his other foundation, a whole lot of people weren't liking it. Some people liked it, some people didn't. They said it was a little bit too luminous. I didn't get to try his other foundation, but I did try this one, and I am liking it so far. So yeah, it looks beautiful on the skin. It looks airbrush. So I am testing out a new brush. It broke during the mail. I taped it together. This is by Echo Tools. I already love Echo Tools. I own two of their brushes. They're dual-sided. So we're going to do this like a Valentine's Day look. So that will be fun. I figured that would like boost everybody's energy if I give like a simple Valentine's Day look that everybody will enjoy. I figure pink is like a go-to like color that I'm sure everybody owns in their collection. So we're going to be using out of this palette the MPH Underpainting Face palette. This is in the fairest shade. Well, it's in light. I kind of wish she would have had one in a fair shade. The packaging on this is Luxe, and I have already been loving on it. So I'm going to use the lightest shade out of here, which would be this tone right here. See, it needs a lighter tone, even lighter than this, like a concealer shade. I like changed the setup. I had a different setup, and I'm like, I really am not liking this. So I changed it again. So yeah, this is where I have my setup now. I have my brushes. I have more room on my desk. Before, I had literally no room because I had all my brushes like right in front of me. And now I have them on the side. See, I feel like that didn't brighten underneath my eye like I wanted it. And it's kind of like not doing what I want it to do. I'm going to take out my NARS Night Swan Brightening Concealer. You guys know I love this concealer. Like, I'm going to show you the difference between this that we just used, like how bright this is going to get. Like, look at the difference day and night between this side versus this side. How this is dark underneath my eye. And I'm just using a Morphe concealer brush. And I'm just going and tapping motions underneath the eye and bringing it out and going under. Forehead. So what is everybody doing for Valentine's Day? Last year, I went and got, what did I do last year? I got a plastic basket. This time I went bougie. And I went to the Dollar Tree, and they had a wooden basket. And I picked it up. I mean, it was a nice basket for $1.25. And also, their Valentine's Day cards at the Dollar Tree store are really, really nice. So I would go and pick them up while they're still in stock. Because once it gets closer to Valentine's Day, they're going to get all picked over. And I just realized I didn't even put primer underneath my foundation. What is going on today? Oh, well, it is what it is. I have that moisturizer underneath, so that'll be fine. So I got a Valentine's Day card. So I'm going to put that in the basket. And then my husband loves Subway, so I'm going to get him a Subway card. Put that in there. At Walmart, they had this blue, I thought it was like a Detroit Lions theme teddy bear, and it wasn't, but it's got blue. It's got the colors of Detroit Lions, so I picked that up. And then I'm going to put some like red tissue paper in there to make it fancy. And then he loves his Monster drinks, so I'm going to put like a 4-pack of them in there. So yeah, just stuff that he likes. I'm going to be using, this is by P. Louise, the cheek of it. Does it say the shade? Why doesn't it say the shade? It says made to shade, basically what it says. Is it coming out? There we go. It had air in it. Right. I have never used these, so I don't know how well these are gonna blend. And then put some snacks in there. So he'll like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend this. And we might actually go out for dinner because that's what we usually do. But then I brought up the fact that we're going to have my son with us. He is 16. My eye is watering. So I thought maybe it would be like a fun Valentine's Day date between the three of us to maybe go to Dave & Buster's and make a night of it and do that. That will be fun. Like, my son's never been to Dave & Buster's. Me and my husband has, because that's like one of our dates that we usually do for like date night or Valentine's. We even went out there for Valentine's. But it's just so far away. We have not one close by. Like, there's not very much to do where I live. It's kind of boring. I wish there was just something to do. That blended out beautifully. Like it's a contour, and I'm so glad it's a cool tone contour and not warm bronzer. So this is, it looks like Westman Atelier, but it's not. It's like a dupe for it. I couldn't find the brand on this. I even like screenshotted it and still nothing. And even like on the package, there was no brand or anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply it. I might actually apply it with a brush. What are you guys doing under there? I should have never used, should have just used the brush. It's blending out, so that is good. It's a pretty tone. It's like a baby pink shade. It's like airbrushed. Alright, so that's what the shade looks like. It looks darker than it is in person than it came out when I blended it. So I'm going to go ahead and set those, what I put down. I'm going to go into my Hourglass palette, kind of use what I have, because I don't have any new powder bronzers or contours. I've had this palette for a while. That is pigmented. I couldn't, like, I didn't remember it being so pigmented, but it is. It's very beautiful on the skin though. It's very airbrushed. It's very beautiful. Like, if you guys can, every holiday Hourglass releases an ambient palette and they're just gorgeous. Like, I gave my newest one to my daughter, but you get like 2 blushes, a bronzer, a finishing powder, and then a highlighter. But they are just gorgeous on the skin. And I'm going to go in with the powder. And I'm going to go in, actually I'm going to use, this is by Say. This is in the shade Bella, a very beautiful bubblegum pink shade. Very lightly. very lightly because it is pigmented and I tapped off. And it is still pigmented. It's beautiful though. And wipe some off my paper towel. It's beautiful. Alright. So I'm going to go in with two different powders today. I'm going to go in with the Fenty Beauty Bright Fix Instant Brightening Blurring Powder in the shade Rose Quartz. You get a powder puff, which I never use, but it has like this cool looking packaging. I love the shape of this. Like it's square, but it's not. I don't know what you call it. I'm going to take a powder puff and get it into my powder. And wipe off. That like instantly blurred what I had underneath compared to this side. Hey, you guys. Hey, Penelope, don't be chewing my wood over there. She's teething really bad. I have two toys for her, but she still doesn't want to play with them. So I don't know what I think about this powder. Like, it's doing what it's supposed to. Like, it's blurring. I wish it had like more coverage. I guess it's okay. You just got to like, I guess this is like a lightly go in lightly and build it up, which is not a bad thing. My eye keeps watering. I don't know why. Alright, so for loose powder, I'm going to go with my favorite loose powder. This is by Huda Beauty in the shade Sugar Cookie. I also recently got her her new pressed powder. It's reformulated in Sugar Cookie. I do want to get my hands on her pink shade. Go ahead and set. Smells so good. All right, so I'm gonna do my brows off camera because it's so boring, and I'll be right back. All right, brows are done, eyes are primed. So we're gonna be working off in two different palettes. I have Jeffree Star Jawbreaker, and then we have Afro Galactic from Juvia's Place. The pink in here is calling my name. Trying to debate. So I think I want to go in with this shade first. Or actually, I'm going to actually go out. I'm going to go in with the Juvia's Place in the shade Light first. And what are you doing? Are you just getting into everything? Do you want to say hello? Say hello. Say hello. I am Penelope. And I'm making all that noise down here. Oh. Hey, give me that. You can't have that. Come here. Oh, you guys, it's not playtime. It's not playtime. Give me it. Oh, you guys. What am I going to do with you? Okay, so I don't know how well this brush is going to work because it had fun on the way in the mail. But we're going to go in the shade Light. Actually, we're not going to use this brush because it is flared out. Like, it had its day. So let's go in with this tool. This is from Echo Tools. Same, not same brush, but a different brush. Go into the shade Light, very lightly. And we're gonna put that in the crease, back and forth. We have pigment. And bring it out towards the lid. Like, that is pigmented. We're gonna blend this really good. And my nose is running. Every time I apply makeup, my nose wants to run. I swear. I'm gonna ask my doctor why that happens, because I'm sure he has a legitimate opinion. Or if you guys know, let me know in the comments, because I have no idea. Go into Light. Bring it out. It's pink, but it has like a purple undertone. It's very, very pretty. I've not seen a shade like this before. Very unique. So that's what we have so far. I think it's doing really good blending. I'm gonna bring this out more though. Go back on the other side. Reinforce that color. Then I'm going to take a small blending brush and blend that out so we can smooth the color down. So we want everything nice and blended. I love Valentine's Day. You could either go pink or red. It's up to you. Now, let's see. I'm going to take this brush by Echo Tools, go into the Jawbreaker palette, into Bubblegum, and go over that shade that we laid down. All right. Now we're going to lay down some glitter glue. This is by NYX. I'm going to lay that down on the lid. This is the only glitter glue that I love using. It has not let me down. Alright, so for some shimmer, we're going into this. This is by Yaya Expressions. If I pronounced your brand wrong, I'm so sorry. These have such beautiful shimmers, like the characters on this. I don't know what they call them, but they have a name for them. But there are the shimmers, like, let me show you swatches, like this orange shade, like, hello, beautiful. That is gorgeous. And then I really wanted to wear like this white shade, but we're not going to use it today because we're going to play with all the pinky tones. So we're going to go into the shade Mars, the shade right here. And I'm going to take it on this brush. I'm going to put it and pack it on the outer part of my eye. Because we're going to place another shade in that eye part, like the center part of my eye. And I'm going to take another brush, go into the shade right here. This is Pluto, and I'm going to put that on the inner part of my eye. Actually, I'm going to go into Venus, that orange. There we go. So I'm going to go in on the other side with Mars. These shimmers are so gorgeous. And you can get these shimmers on the TikTok shop. This is where I got this palette. Use my finger. All right, and then go in with Venus. And connect them. All right. So let's lay down some liner. I'm going to go in with the Perfect Strokes by Rare Beauty. I have a piece of hair hanging. Alright guys, I apologize for that. My husband just opened the door. He didn't know I was recording, so I'm sorry about that. So I went ahead and did the wings off camera. So let's go ahead and do a mascara. This is by L'Oreal. This is the Extensionist Mascara. I love the chrome packaging. Yeah, I usually call my husband and say, hey, I'm recording. But I forgot to, so that was my fault. Joke's on me. Yeah. So let's go ahead and curl our lashes. And that is my bird. Hold on now. Alright, I promise there won't be no more interruptions. Everybody just wants to be in my video today. So I'm going to go ahead and apply the mascara. The tube looks like this. Great to like hook those lashes. Like I gotta tell myself, breathe, Leah, breathe! So far, so good. So this is what it looks like with mascara on. I think that is a big difference compared to no mascara. All right. So I'm thinking maybe for the waterline, maybe add a white eyeliner. I thought about pink, but that might be too much pink. So let's go ahead and add white. Yeah, that's good. That like brightened my eyes up. I think that was the right thing to do. All right, so forgot highlighter. How did I forget highlighter? So you no longer can get this, but this is from Jacqueline Cosmetics. I have it down here because I've been trying to use what I have. And this is the only highlighter I have right next to me. So, I wish brands would come out with more highlighters, but I love her highlighter formula. Like, look at that. Like, hello. Beautiful. I hope one day she comes back out with her brand, because her brand was A+. So let's go ahead and add a lip. This is from Wet n Wild. And then this is by Imco Beauty. The shade name is called Bella Vita. Beautiful. And it's magnetic. You can get Imco Beauty at Kroger now. And there's a Kroger going right by my house, and I can't wait. For setting spray, this is by Urban Decay. No new setting sprays, except Say is coming out with a new, well, they did come out with this new setting spray that I need to get my hands on. But this is the all-nighter. It has watermelon extract in it. Comes with 2 caps. Smells so good. So good. All right, you guys, that is the Glam. So yeah, now you can recreate this or create your own with the pink eyeshadow and look beautiful for Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone, and I'll see you guys in the next video.